Oh, this is very dark, isn't it? Something strikes me that is problematic.
Brave travelers, I welcome you.
Oh, actual Heidelin. From the box art. We meet again, Vinar.
I see. Thou didst journey unto Elpis.
She's got a very kind of
And
drawn.
now, the rivers of time converge.
Yeah, something's off here.
I know why you have come. Yet I would hear you speak your reasons all the same.
Yeah, she's definitely got that kind of Amano drawing style feel to her texture work.
You created the moon to deliver mankind from the final days. But is that really how it has to end? We do not wish to abandon this world. We want to protect the source and all of its shards.
To flee is but one of two paths. The other leadeth to Meteon, far beyond the stars, where she doth chant creation's requiem. Her domain is formed of dynamis, pure, absolute, where emotion and memory govern all. Ether will avail you naught. Meteon hath gathered the pain and despair of countless stars, and to go unprepared is to go unto your doom.
We'll beat her. We'll win. I swear it. Is what I might have said once. After everything I've seen, all the times I've succumbed to my own anger and fear, I can no longer pretend that courage and faith will be enough.
It's going to take luck.
But are we truly so powerless that our only choice is to flee?
Far from it, my child. Long ago, the inhabitants of myriad stars, many more prosperous than Atheris, sought to free their worlds from life's woes.
Yeah, we heard about these.
Sorrow and anger, conflict and hostility, despair, and even death itself. But as Meteon reported, every attempt ended in failure. Darkness abideth within every living being and can never be cast out. Neither reason nor faith can challenge this immutable truth. To live is to suffer,
I've just realised she's wearing trousers.
and in suffering, find strength, and purpose, and hope. As you have done so
fact, she's
many
wearing a
times
bodysuit.
before.
That's why her legs look kind of odd.
Thou
'Cause it's
dost
it's
pursue
fabric.
an impossible dream. Yet knowing this, you pursue it nevertheless. And thou hast learned to depend on others as they do thee. Thy yearning for the power to save the powerless hath ever driven thee to greater heights. Thou hast grown strong. Though those closest to thee no longer walketh by thy side, their love remaineth thy guiding light. For duty's sake, Thou hast been bound by truths unutterable time and time again. Yet thy heart hath never wavered, as thy companions will attest. In thy pursuit of mysteries great, all thou believest is brought into question. Undaunted,
I like little
thy
montages
thirst
like
for
this where
knowledge
each character
remaineth
gets their own moment.
unquenched. The fires of hatred that once burned in thy heart burneth no more. From their ashes doth spring the light of love, warm and pure. As witness to black calamity, thou despaired at man's helplessness. Resolved, thou didst unite a distant world on the brink of collapse.
Yeah, you did alright, Graha, to be fair.
And thou, my champion, when all did seem lost, thou never abandoned hope.
Not in my nature.
For every trial and every foe that did bar thy way, thou hast proven equal to the challenge, drawing courage from the many bonds forged on thy journey. You have all known despair, and though the end approacheth, you walk on, heads held high. Therein lieth your power, the strength to silence the song of oblivion.
I really like her design.
Then there is a means to confront her.
Yes, if you should prove yourselves worthy. Hark! Nigh impossible is it to send mortals to the edge of the universe. Should you fail, there will be no second chance. As the will of the star, I ask of you this. Do you possess the fortitude to stand firm when all around you doth crumble? Do you possess the faith to vanquish despair itself? Should you lack the strength to best a supreme deity, I cannot allow you to make the journey.
You want us to fight you?
You must leave this star and never return. Prepare yourselves.
Oh, good.
Prove ourselves worthy, eh? Sounds straightforward enough.
Aye, no room for confusion there.
In any case, we've come too far to back down now.
I am of the same mind. What power I have,
Surely this can't be
I shall
good for
bring to
Hydaelyn, though.
bear.
Or maybe that's the point.
The three of you seem to be forgetting who we're up against. It's not every day we battle a divine being of untold power. Well, not quite every day. Do try not to get underfoot. Needless to say, there'll be no margin for error.
Preeny cat.
Let us hold nothing back. For the people of this world and those beyond the rift.
Alas, the question I posed to thee in Elpis hath remained unanswered these long years. I would hear thy response, warrior of light.
I can't remember what the
Should
question she
thou
asked was.
emerge victorious.
Should. I assume this is a trial. Mother Crystal now accessible. Shit. I told you. I told you we were going to have to face Heidelin. During this quest, and when using the Trust System scenario mode, you have the opportunity to undertake this trial with a party of scions. Some of these allies' roles will differ from those you are normally able to select. Additionally, you may now enter the SA scope with a party of NPC avatars. To make use of this feature, open the Trust interface located under duty in the main menu. I was not expecting to be able to go in with trusts, but I'm going to try it, because of course I'm going to try it. Also, it means that at 4:30 in the morning, I don't need to worry about parties. I'm intrigued. Who's going to do what? No, that's all entirely as expected. Actually. That is in fact entirely as expected. A level 89 trial, just like Vow 3 was the level 79 trial, except that this time we get to go in with the trusts, which is going to be interesting. It'll also hopefully mean that I won't die as often. Do 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 do. We've got this lovely rendition or remix of answers, reorchestration. Divine Lights, Heidelin. Yes, it's such an Amano piece of artwork brought to life, isn't it?
I, the last of my kind, shall test thee.
The last of your kind?
Prove thy worth.
Oh, she means Amoritine, doesn't she? Last of the Ancients. Because she is. I've got 2 stacks of... Interesting.
Have you the strength of will to alter man's fate?
Yes. Armed with the Hero's Blade? Okay, that's some AoE stuff.
May the test continue.
Dawn Mantle. Ah, she's going to do the cool job change thing. Right, she's gone dancer now.
We're near or far.
Oh, is that a dual tank stack mechanic? Something tells me it was. What's that? Mage? White mage. Did she just put 2 stacks of vulnerability on me? Ouch, she had. At least she's job switching a lot.
By blade.
The stars shall grant thee succor.
Oh. Am I expected to know where to stand here?
My turn.
I think I might be, you know.
Be gone.
Light unyielding.
Yeah. Ouch.
By blade.
Yeah, okay.
I have you now.
4 stacks of vuln.
Of light. To me.
Oh. What is she planning?
The song of creation's end. Feel. The sorrow at hope's demise. Think. And find your way in the darkness.
I'm loving the extra bits of dialogue around the familiar.
Prepare yourself. My turn.
No.
Be gone.
Follow your light. Or fly, my children, and never look.
And smash. Brace yourselves. Oh, that's her sundering pose, isn't it? Oof.
Then you are resolved.
Do, do,
still, but this
do,
test
do,
is
do,
far
do, do. That's Alizé then.
My crystal's light. You now. Light unyielding. Refulgence eternal.
Uh-oh. A helix circle.
You underestimate me.
Okay. I mean, we were luckily stood in the right place there. Oh no, that's Magus's Radiance is just her AoE.
Make ready. Make ready.
Make ready! Make ready! Light of the Crystal is empowering Hydaelyn. Uh-oh.
We're near or far.
This will hurt.
Ouch. Okay, so that was, yes, that was her, Tancred.
You're mine.
Gloves are off.
Yes, that was her dancer job change, the Reds.
Or low.
There.
Oh, stay there because they come back.
Be gone.
No. I very foolishly followed Justinian there. That's the
By
cross.
blade.
Yeah. Getting used to it. Hero sundering. Ouch!
Succumb not to fear.
Ah, oh, 3 stacks of Vuln isn't nice.
There.
You underestimate me.
I'm going to come and stand over there with you.
There.
Oh.
Away with you!
Okay, phew. I'm glad I'm doing this with the truss. Well, this wouldn't be anywhere near as,
Light unyielding.
This wouldn't be as long a fight with players, because we could all continue DPSing. Oh dear, that was me dying. Yes, that I was supposed to stay stacked for that. Oh, you fucked up. It's fine though. It's going alright.
We're near or far.
My turn!
I mean, I could have done that better, but to be honest, I was too busy watching my health bar at that point.
You cannot stop us!
Yes. That's what I wanted to do previously. And by wanted, I mean should have done. Didn't. Oh, I haven't tried Shadowburn yet. I think it missed. Oops, shit. Idlin? You are amazingly detailed and principled and stuff, but we have defeated you.
At last, man has the strength to.
Guys, well done. That was a really good fight. Not overly long. Seems manageable. And this is going to take us to the final zone.
No, this can't be happening.
Why? That's what she wanted.
Though my power is in constant flux, I have always kept a reserve for this very moment. It was a true test of your prowess. You have done well.
There is one thing I must ask. By sundering the world into 14 shards, the ether of all living beings too was divided. This reduction would in theory allow us to more easily interact with Dynamis. Having seen mankind brought to the very precipice of extinction, you wished for us to develop a means to overcome despair. You believed we had the potential, and sundered all creation to see it fulfilled. to deliver us to that swirling maelstrom of dynamis in which our foe hides, and grant us the power to defeat her once and for all. Is this not true?
Yes.
It is as thou sayest. 'Twas the trial to which I subjected mankind, and it hath led to untold bloodshed and suffering. There was no kindness, nor justice in the tragedy I wrought. When confronted with the almighty Zodiac, my only recourse was rend him and the world asunder, that his power be diminished for a time.
She knew.
And so it came to pass. Now you, my chosen, have surpassed my expectations, surpassed me. I entrust the fate of the universe unto you. This crystal contains the memory of Meteion's passage through the stars. Deliver it unto the Loporrits. They will guide you to her.
What's going to happen to you?
Though they may be capable of crossing great distances, there is a vast difference between traveling to the moon and the furthermost reaches of the great expanse. And unlike Meteion, we cannot simply soar on waves of dynamis to our destination.
Indeed. To make such a journey would require an astronomical amount of ether.
And time, probably.
But a solution lieth close at hand.
Of course.
The Ark.
Yes, my child. Ever since I became the will of the star,
Oh.
the ether drawn here had slowly crystallized. They who have answered my call know it well. While I have remained hidden, it hath become the embodiment of the planet's will in my place.
Ah, the personification.
Faceless, omnipotent force of nature.
The Mother
The
Crystal.
Mother Crystal. Our final hope. Alas, I can do no more. The fulfillment of this task doth fall to you, my chosen. Now, heed these words. Darkness and light, despair and hope. As goeth one, so goeth the other. Become light, become hope. I have a gift for thee. Come closer. Long have I searched for a means to safeguard the future of this star. Though I knew failure after failure, by recalling thy tales and my promise to thee, I found the strength to carry on. Though the world is ever changing, thy thirst for adventure hath never waned. Thine unshakable resolve never ceases to amaze, to inspire.
My brave little spark, how long you've wandered, burned bright as a star. Oh, I have awaited you patiently all this time. Past every fate, now sing with me once more.
As a mark of my gratitude,
Nice music.
I bestow this final gift. Thou dost possess the crystal of Azum, yes?
Yep.
Cannot hold, boundless
As Hydaelyn, I reside over the forces of stasis, tranquility, peace.
Yep.
The laws which impart stability to existence itself. I will weave this self-same power into the crystal, granting thee mastery over matter, to give form to the formless. Use it wisely, or it will not last indefinitely.
Ooh, what are we going to do with that?
As thou hast seen on thy journey through the ethereal sea, souls are drawn to thee. Mayhap this trait will prove to be a boon rather than a hindrance. It is thy hopes and prayers that enable Azam's invocations and give them life. So keep them close. But pray, remember this. When the way forward is hidden, even from the mind's eye, look not to the invocation, but within yourself. These were the words of the crystal's original bearer. With that, my work is finished. Fulfill our promise. Right the wrongs committed when the world was yet whole. Silence the song of oblivion. Teach her a brighter melody. Show her our journey is far from over.
This is the end of Hydaelyn. Oh, we should say. We will find our way for now.
Of this, I have no doubt. For yours is a light brilliant beyond measure. Long after I have gone, though not even my soul remaineth, my love will be with you forever, my dearest children.
Well, when they said end of the saga, it will be a stranger world without a Hydaelyn. She and Hydaelyn were two of a kind, weren't they? Full of love for the star and its people, always holding to hope for our future. Far be it from me to refute Hydaelyn's own words, yet even if her actions were neither kind nor just, we can yet give them a nobler meaning. We can make her faith the salvation of mankind. If Dynamis is ruled by emotion, perhaps prayer has more tangible results than I suspected, albeit ones that are not always obvious to us. In which case, we may hope that Hydaelyn's wishes continue to move the hearts of men as they set forth time and time again. It is fortunate that Fortuno hath kept living way apprised of our progress. We require the Lopprit's aid more than ever. A bit small for a welcoming party, but I've never been one for crowds. I will keep Hydaelyn's words in my heart, as talisman and lodestone both. She has given us all she can. We must share what we know with Father and the Lopprit's at once, let it not go to waste. Thank goodness! I never would have forgiven myself had any of you come to harm. Imogen, did you meet Hydaelyn? Pray tell, how is she? He's gone. Entrusting the future to us. I'm glad to see you well. Though we could roughly place your souls deep as you went, we could neither see nor hear you. The fluctuations in your ether near the end gave me quite a fright. What in the world happened? We fought a god. You mean to say Heidelin is... No, there's no time to feel our feelings. We must carry out Heidelin's will without delay. We'll find Meteon if it's the last thing we do. If you wouldn't mind handing over the crystal, that is. That fancy navigatory one. To the edge of the universe, where congregates the despair of countless stars. You are determined to see this through? We are. Should words fail us, we will fight to the bitter end. I know that it pains you to accept this. Would that I need ask nothing more of you. Yet we have only two means to travel the great expanse, the moon and Charlene's Ark. I am all too aware that without both of them there will be no exodus, but I nevertheless beg you to honour the agreement we made. Form's decision will be honoured. You have earned the right to use the ship as you see fit, and I could not rescind it even if I wanted to. As it happens, I do not, and would do all within my power to aid your cause. With that settled, might I suggest you rest a while? Proving oneself to Heidelin is never easy. Despite our unparalleled genius, we all need a day to make the necessary calculations. You may as well take advantage of it. You can chart the course through the Sea of Stars in a single day. Ye gods. Shall we head above ground for some fresh air then, and perhaps a nap? Nap sounds good. This is the end of the act. Anytime they start talking about rest. Man, that was epic. Much epic. Oh. It always saddens me when in a story-driven game like this, something so big and momentous happens, like the death of a massively important lore character that's been with you for God knows how long, like Heidelin. You know. I don't know yet whether she's gone for good. I mean, the speech about, having the power to weave things anew. I do wonder what that is going to entail. Who we are going to bring back. Who the souls down in the ethereal sea that we've lost are going to return to us. It could be someone as simple as Moonbreeder, though I doubt it. I suspect it's more likely to be Heidelin, Benar, Emmett, maybe even more. It depends what kind of power we are given at the end. Aha! I've been expecting you. I heard about your foray into the ethereal sea. Students have ventured far and wide, but never quite so deep as that. Have you experienced any after effects from your prolonged exposure? Nausea? Dizziness? Hauntings? Well, have a pleasant sleep, and if you do experience any unusual phenomena, please let me know. I shall add it to our records. Oh, actually on the bed. But about to be rudely awoken. Still doesn't explain the free at last thing. Was that Meteon? Or something more? Oh.
There you are. Some time, indeed, yes. For you, at least.
Hello, Oddbert. That is Oddbert, isn't it?
Believe me, I'd meant to get some proper sleep. But here we are, drifting along instead. Well, well, you too. And so we remain, to watch and wonder.
Why are we underwater?
Yes, indeed. To begin, we first must see the end.
What are you on about? Is this set up for later, or... Because I have to think, what becomes of the Blessing of Light and the Echo and all of that kind of stuff without Heidelin? Fast within your arms. Where's that? Yeah, there we go. Her children one and all completed. Hope's legacy acquired. Complete the main scenario quest, Endwalker. That is the end of the act. Full of interesting bits and pieces. We are level 90. We have a level 90 ability, which I did use. Deal unexpected damage to all enemies in the straight line before you with a potency of 600 for the first enemy and 50% less. Can only be executable under the effect of Dark Side. 600 potency. Okay, that's quite a big potency actually, isn't it, for an AoE? Now we think about it, that's quite meaty. Don't know where I'm going to put it. I suppose I could put it down here as soon as I'm done with the Ether Compass stuff. Because it's not going to be something I'm going to use super often. 89 for the rest of the quests at this level. Now, I don't have any classes or jobs at 89. Now, I could blitz through some of them. Now that we were at 90, obviously the armory chest bonus kicks in for everything, which is nice. We should be able to go and grab, I'm assuming. Oh no, we still cannot grab a hunt for the ages. I guess because we still don't know what the final zone is going to be. As soon as that gets figured out, then we shall know. I'm tempted just to carry on, you know, folks, as Dark Knight, because I'm never going to get Reaper caught up unless I just literally take a couple of days off for Reaper, and then that opens me up to many, many more spoilers. that being said, this is going to be the end of my recording session for the day, because I'm rapidly running out of hard drive space. I need to go and render out some of these videos. I've got days 2 and 3 now ready to go. There's what? There's 4 videos in the queue straight away. But there's a couple more ready to go as well. So I think I need to go and, shift this space. And to be honest, it is 5 AM. So I've had a pretty good session, which is a good job really, because I felt so crappy this last week with, flu/COVID/positive lateral flow tests, multiples, plus my back going a couple of days ago. I've had a terrible Endwalker release week, to be honest. It's fortunate that actually when I have been able to play, the stuff has been of such good quality that it has kind of made the illness bearable. Because as I said the other night with my back, I was howling in full-on pain. No, it took me out for 2 days completely. So, yeah, to be able to get back into it for 6 hours or whatever I've been recording for this evening has been great. And what a good story has been told as well. I'm still really intrigued as to what is actually going to happen with Hydaelyn and stuff. That is the last. She is the last of the ancients. She's the last of the Ethereans. Essentially, gone. And that makes me very sad, frankly. We'll see what is done in the next bit of their main scenario quest, which is called A Bold Decision. Until then, folks, if you've enjoyed this video, do please leave a thumbs up on it. Subscribe if you haven't already. There are other links down in the description if you want to support the channel further, if you enjoy my content a lot. Because you should do. It's good content. No idea if this is good content, but I am enjoying the game, and the game is certainly good content. So, stick with that. Until next time, happy Endwalking. Toodlepip. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.